Shalom, shalom. Another Bible reading. Today we're going to be in Ecclesiastes today. We finished Proverbs yesterday. Excuse the background noise. So I ain't going to make this a long live because there's too much noise going on in the background. But the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanity, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. So basically, in the grand scheme of things, everything in this world is vanity. The thing that you're chasing, that career, the money, the power, everything is vanity in the grand scheme of things. Because once you die, you can't take none of it with you. What profit have a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to its circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come thither, they return again. All things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, that which shall be done. And there is nothing new under the sun. So anything that's happening right now is not new. Anything that's going on right now happening in the past. Nothing is new under the sun. They just bringing out the same old things and just remixing it. Just like songs and stuff like that. Nobody really makes any new songs. All they do is just remix the old songs and put them out and just call them a new thing to the people who don't know no better. But the people who have been in the older generations or stuff like that, they're gonna understand it's just a remix of the old. Nothing is new. It might be new to you, but it's not new in the grand scheme of like the whole entire world is not new. The thing that had I'm on Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new. It had been already of old time which was before us. There is no remembrance of the former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come with those that shall come after. I, the preacher, was king over Israel and Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all the things that are done under the heaven. This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. So this man, he searched out the matter and all things and stuff like that, so he can understand and know wisdom and things like that. But everything that he searched out or seeked out, it was all vanity. This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. He's seen everything done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. Vexation of the spirit is something that messes with your spirit. Like if your spirit is calm or stuff like that, it's going to cause your spirit to be uncalm. It's going to cause your spirit to not be at peace. That's what vexation means. I could come up with a better definition, but that's just from off the top of my brain. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. So whatever is meant to be crooked, it won't be made straight. It's meant to be crooked. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I communed with my own heart, saying, lo, I am come to great estate, and I have gotten more wisdom than all they that had been before me in Jerusalem. Yet my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. So he gave his heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly, to know everything, and it was all vexation of the spirit. For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow, because you can't go back to not knowing things. The pressure of knowing all these things on your mind, it takes a toll on on your character, your spirit. It takes its toll, knowing a lot of things. The more that you go down the rabbit hole, the more it gets complicated, and we're not meant to know everything. Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I said in my heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirror. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirror, what doeth it? I sought in my heart to give myself into wine, yet equating my heart with wisdom, and I lay hold on folly till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life. And if I start messing up in my speech and stuff like that, the old English is like kind of tripping me up, so just bear with me and stuff like that. But I can definitely read this old English. It takes me a second to really get it all together. I made me great works. I builded me a house. I planted me vineyards. I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruit. I made me pools of water to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees. I got me servants and maidens, and have servants born in my house. This wind is annoying. Also I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. I gathered me also silver and gold, and the peculiar treasure of kings in the provinces. I gat me men singers and women singers, and the delights of the sons of men, as musical instruments, and that of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. So he just keep gaining. Also my wisdom remained with me. Whatsoever my eyes desired, I kept not from him. I withheld not from my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on all the work that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. So even though he had obtained everything, he did everything and stuff like that, it still was all vanity. It didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, and it just vexed his spirit. It made his spirit uneasy. And I turned myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly, for what can the man do that cometh after the king, even that which have been already done? Then I saw the wisdom excelleth folly, as far as light excelleth darkness. The wise man's eyes are in his head, but the fool walketh in darkness. And I myself perceive also that one event happeneth to them all. Then I said, I in my heart, as it happeneth to the fool, so it happeneth even to me. So he's realizing he is no better than a fool. He's no better than anybody else. If it happened to the fool, it can happen to him. And why was I then more wise? Then I said in my heart that this is also vanity, for there is no remembrance of the wise more than the fool forever. Seeing that which now is in the days to come shall all be forgotten, and how dieth the wise man as the fool. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all his vanity and vexation of the spirit is grievous unto him, because he thought that this would give him a fulfilled life, or it would fulfill his thirst for knowledge and things like that. But all it did was show him that nothing really matters and stuff like that. And at the end of things, nothing really matters, and it vexed his spirit, knowing that. Yeah, I hated all my labor which I had taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me. So he's working super hard just for the next man to reap the benefits of his hard work. He might not be able to reap the benefits of his hard work. It might be left to the next man that don't even have to work nearly as hard as he did. So that's why he called it vanity. Hold on. Okay, 19. Chapter 2, verse 19. Who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have showed myself wise under the sun. this is also vanity. Therefore I went about to cause my heart to despair of all the labor which I took under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is in wisdom and in knowledge and equity. Yet to the man that have not labored therein shall he leave it for his portion. This also is vanity and a great evil. For what have man of all his labor and of vexation of his heart, wherein he have labored under the sun? For all his days are sorrows, and his travail grief. Yea, his heart taketh not rest in the night. This is also vanity. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw that it was from the hand of God. For who can eat, or who else can hasten hereunto more than I? For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he giveth travail to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before God. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit. I'm going to read one more chapter, just to leave off on a good note. Chapter 3, verse 1, and this is my favorite chapter anyway, so let's just get into it. To everything there is a season and a time. To every purpose, let me read that. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time from refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sue. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which God had given the sons of men to be exercised in it. So let me stop there really quickly and dive into that really quick. So basically, he was just going about and showing like the balances of life and stuff like that. It's a time to kill people and it's time to heal people. It's a time to be born and it's time to die. It's a time to pluck up and it's a time to be planted. So it's all balance and stuff like that. There is no one without the other and things like that. It's a time to love and then it's a time to hate. So everything has their time and purpose. He had made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in him, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is a gift of God. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that men should fear before him. That which had been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and God requireth that which is past. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth the beasts. Even one thing befalleth them, as one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man hath no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. So if a beast is going to die, a man will die as well. A man is not above a beast and things like that. Like, we all going to die, and it's all vanity. It's all the same. All go into one place. All are of dust, and all turn to dust again. Like I just said, we all the same. We all going to return to dust at one point. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the earth? Wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his portion. For who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? So that's the end of chapter 3 of Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna stop there. What I get from these chapters is basically that we shouldn't be hyper focused on the things of the world. You know what I'm saying? God is going to gift us with he's going to gift us for our works and things like that. But at the same time, our words can be given to another. So don't be wrapped up in it and don't hold on to it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't get obsessed with it to the point where you can't let it go. In the grand scheme of things, everything is labor. I mean, everything is vanity, and it don't matter in the grand scheme of things. The thing that matters in the grand scheme of things is if you help people and you did your God-given mission. It don't matter about the money. It don't matter about the work that you put in. It just matters that you did what God told you to do, and that's it. And with much wisdom is much sorrow. So the more you increase in wisdom, the more your sorrow is going to increase, because you're going to see the things that people are blatantly ignorant to. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a beautiful day. I hope that you get some things done today, whether it be going outside, whether it be working out, whether it be going to work, whether it be reading, do something that's productive. Don't be lazy. And don't get attached to the things of the world. Be spirit led, and that's all I got. Shalom, shalom.